Hello, this is Victor at RestoreYourMercedes.com, and this video is for Karan in New Jersey. And this is an famous shifter from S-class, W220 chassis, and this one has a famous problem with a lever that breaks. So a shifter is stuck in park, you cannot get out of park. And if you look at this particular piece, we clearly see broken lever here. So this is the piece that I replaced. There are 3 versions, and I happen to have 2 of them, and one of them fitted just right. So what I wanted to show is I want to show activation and show you the aluminum piece that is in there. As you can see, this is aluminum now, whereas plastic that was in place from factory. So this is aluminum aftermarket replacement. Put a little bit of grease here and there, and as you can see, it moves. I don't know if you can see it, but so it is replaced. Now I just want to show operation, just to show that solenoid works. And at the moment we see that shifter is stuck in park. And I'm sorry for this kind of weird video, but I just don't want to go crazy about it. Just wanted to show operation real quick and call it a day. It's actually quite late nowadays, so now actually I don't know if camera will pick it up, but let's see if I'm going to leave it sideways rather on its side. Let's just do that. Just like I said, this is just a quick setup here, so I'll show you that it works. Let's see what camera picks up. Alright, so basically we want to see the solenoid move, and of course I have everything shorted out. Yeah, that's just great. Again, like I don't want to really put too much effort to it because I know it works. And as we see, the solenoid activates the lock. Okay, so lock is active. So here, let me just try to give some more light to it. Obviously it's disconnected from control module, you don't want to put power to it. So right now shifter is still stuck, so we activate solenoid. Alright, so solenoid is active, and with one hand I can move shifter, as you can see. Now let me just go back. Yeah, we're back. So now it is here, it is locked, right? So we activate solenoid and it is unlocked. So pretty simple concept here. Just a little solenoid that pushes up on the lever. It unlocks the shifter, and then you can go into drive. Yeah, that's a nice car. You have push start, I see. You got connector over here for push start. That's pretty neat. So this is how it works. So this little connector goes back in its place, and unit is ready to be mailed back to a customer. So here we have it. Alright, so this is it. Rivets put back in place, everything's tied up. The case goes back on. As a matter of fact, I'll just do it right on camera right now. I'm not gonna activate it with solenoid. Just going to just move this. Unfortunately, when it's in the vehicle, when you're stuck in park, you can't just put your finger in there and deactivate it like the way I just did. Okay, because like even right now, here it is. I mean, you just can't. Okay, put it that way. You just cannot do that. So that creates a problem, because when you're stuck in gear in park, then you can't go anywhere. So there are ways you can start banging on it. Maybe you'll break that lever all along. But there is also a possibility of damage to the actual shifter. You can bend it, and therefore you will have more problems. Like theoretically, if you hit it hard enough. So here's how this little lever is installed in the car. Over here, it's supposed to go this way, right? But it moves a metal piece. So when you hit it with a hammer, even if you break this, the metal lock is still going to be engaged. So you're basically going to have to break past the metal lock. The second scenario is that when you hit it, sometimes the spring, return spring, is back here. It pushes it upwards, and it's weak. So it's going to move a little bit, and hopefully you can get it to sort of like the actual metal lock will just kind of like go down a little bit, and then you can get into drive again. So this is a possibility, but when you're stuck, you know, so that creates a big issue. So even if you start having these problems, this has to be done as soon as possible, because it is going to happen where if it got stuck once, it will definitely get stuck second time, third time, fourth time, and one time, of course, when you have to go somewhere, then it will of course be stuck. So you will have to tow the car if it's not going to go back into drive. And also, if you tow it, you have to lift it by rear wheels. If it's 4MATIC, you cannot, so you cannot go out of park. You're gonna have to drag the car. So you see, this the combination of problems just keep arising. So if you had it happen to you once or twice, this is it. It needs to be done ASAP. All right, so right now I'm gonna leave it to that. So here we go, all tied up, and yep, shifter repair for W220 S-class. That's basically what happens. All right, so this is all. This is Victor at RestoreMercedes.com. Thank you for watching.